Previously on part 1.
Is literally a job, even if you do it as a passion. I'm just like getting paid. That's the only difference, right? And I know, like I said, it's the luck of the draw. You literally, it's like winning a lottery. It is really, really hard to do and get. So I've been doing it for years, not getting any success. I feel like I just, like, everyone else is over here, and I'm still trying to, like, jump and get over to them. Or swim to them. So that being said, it just sucks. Because once you're there, right? It is what it is. Hannah probably didn't like it, right? But I think she's over it by now. I think she probably forgot. She probably doesn't give a fuck, right? Because like I said, once you're there, you're already there. Like when she like makes jokes about like the comments on Twitter, the negative tweets about her on Twitter, it's because she's already there. So it's kind of manipulative and it's kind of very selfish if you think about it. Because she's already there. She knows that she's unstoppable. But God forbid, because she's already there. God forbid. If YouTube crashes, they're all fucked, including you, Janet.
Now on to part 2.
Hi guys, it's Alexx, and yesterday, well, I don't know when you're going to be seeing this, but yesterday I filmed a YouTube rant video. Also, the exclusive version of that is only on my Patreon, the uncensored, exclusive, raw, unedited. Well, it's not unedited, but it is, because I unedited the version that I have on here, and it's exclusive on my Patreon. So there's that, and the Snapchat rant in the beginning of that video of part 1. It is also on Patreon. If you haven't subscribed already, do that now. Click the bell for turn on my notifications. And you can listen to my music on iTunes and Spotify. I'm at Alexx with 2 X's. And yeah, but without further ado, let's just get into the video. Yesterday, I'm probably going to have a previously on part 1. So yeah, there's that. That was happened in part 1. So I have a list of my notes, obviously, like I always do. And this one's longer. Oh yeah, before I even begin, my camera literally broke. So that is why I haven't been filming on my camera. It started out as I couldn't find my charger, which now I found. But that was the main reason I couldn't find it, like, last year. So I have the Canon G7X. I have the Mark II version. And first of all, the screen is fucked up. But that's not my issue because it still works. It still films. I can still film the video. So that's not my issue. My issue is I lost my charger. So until I get a new charger, and I kind of do want to get my screen replaced. But, like, then again, it's like, is it really worth it? Like, it still works. I don't really know if I want to spend money on it or not right now. And, so now my camera is broke. If there's any way you can fix this, let me know. Because that would be really, really appreciated. And I spent a lot of money on this. Yes, I bought this camera. And I spent a lot of money on it. I bought it used. So, I mean, you get what you pay for at the end of the day. But the screen was already loose if you didn't know that as is. So, the screen was already loose. So, it was kind of like any given day at that point, it was going to break. So, it finally did. And this is the ending result. So now I have to film my iPad until further notice. So just bear with me with quality here for a minute. I try to turn my ring light on. And I don't want to look directly at it. That's why I have it on the floor. That way, like, it still, like, blinds me a bit. But I think I can adjust the, like, brightness. But I don't know if I actually can or not.
But I'm kind of curious to see if I can. I don't think I can. But I thought I could.
But this is the one I use. I bought this one from Amazon, I think, last year. But I guess I can't.
Dang, that sucks, because I really, really want to. Because it's bright, y'all. Like, it doesn't, like, it's really fucking bright. Unless I back up a bit. If I back up a bit, I'm not, like...
So close to it. So anyways, this is going to be part 2. Okay, so the first, like, thing I have in here, does YouTube, like, target me? Because I have seen videos with less subscribers than I have, and they're getting monetized for their videos. So I don't know if that's, like, YouTube themselves taking their money from them, or that's... Because a while back, I asked Shannon Rose, because there would be, like, the yellow things on my videos, and if you don't know, those are, like, ads. And the ads you can have in your videos are, like, skippable ads, non-skippable ads. You can have, like, overlay ads, but they don't show up if you're on a phone or an iPad, or your everyday mobile device. They wouldn't show up on that. So those are only skippable ads or non-skippable ads. However, so I messaged Shannon Rose back on Instagram a couple months back, and I asked her about it, and she goes, "That's YouTube taking your money from you." And my question is, how the fuck can they do that, and how are they allowed to do that? They're allowed to basically take credit for my hard editing, my hard work, and they can just get money for that. So if anyone knows how to, like, fix that issue so I can get that money, please let me know. Or I will take it one step further and take legal action. God forbid, I don't really want to. My mom knows a lawyer, so I can ask him if need be, if no one knows. But I'm just saying, if anybody knows why that is, because it's happened to me, I literally the other day, I don't know, or maybe it was earlier, I don't remember, but maybe I screenshot. If I screenshot, I'll have a picture. But there was, like, ads in my videos, too, like the yellow thing. But when I would, like, go to that part of the video where the like yellow thing was showing, there'd be no ads there. So unless it was an overlaying lab, which obviously would show on my iPad or my phone, whatever I'm watching it on, at the time it would only show up on a laptop or a computer, unless that was it. But I don't know, whatever. And just because you have subs and watch hours doesn't mean I'm a millionaire either, okay, y'all? So I am at about 971 right now, I believe. 971 subscribers, 971 subscribers. I don't know, so don't quote me. But I really want to make it 2,000, so subscribe if you haven't already. I try to create exclusive stuff for my Patreon or merch, but no one buys it or no one is interested. But why not? I feel like I'm a pretty interesting person. I would buy my merch if I was someone else. I would do it if I was someone else. I try to create, although, by the way, if you guys want an exclusive story time, why I got suspended, that is going to be popping on my Patreon very, very shortly. I might actually film it after this. I don't know, but it'll probably coming very, very shortly. So if you want to know why I got suspended, that is exclusively on my Patreon. And why I almost got legal action against me to take that video down from YouTube, that is only exclusively on my Patreon. So stay tuned for that, because it's a good, juicy one. Yeah, no one subscribes to me either, I feel like. Now I've been gaining subscribers, thank God, and my watch time is probably going up because I've been uploading pretty consecutively. Not consistently, because it's not every day, but consecutively, like every other day or when I can. But people don't subscribe, and why the fuck not? Like, I'm an interesting person. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. I have an interesting life. It's a messy life, but I have an interesting life. You can listen to my music on iTunes and Spotify. Matt Alexx with 2 X's. You can buy my merch. You can sign up for my Patreon. You can have ways of supporting me, and it helps me out in the long run. And you guys get content, so at the end of the day, you guys get something back in return. Although for my Patreon, I might do like exclusive giveaways or like exclusive shout-outs. So if you want a shout-out, or if you have like a personal question you want to ask me that you don't want anyone else to see, you can do that on Patreon as well. So it's not just exclusive videos you guys are getting as a bonus for supporting me. It's also you're getting like exclusive shout-outs, exclusive questions, Q&As. I can do live streams on there. I can do photos on there. That is all on my Patreon, so stay tuned, because there's going to be a lot of good, juicy story times and content coming to my Patreon that I cannot post on YouTube. So if you want to sign up for my Patreon, I feel like a fucking broken record saying this, sign the fuck up, bitch. Because you guys get content in there, and you guys get, like, exclusive content as an added bonus for supporting me. So that's the only way I feel like I can help you out, is give you guys extra content. Give you guys interesting and really, really good, juicy content and story times. Maybe I'll upload, like, so for example, I might upload this video. Like, part 1, the unedited version of part 1 is already on there. But I might upload this video first before YouTube sees it. So you guys can get, like, a first look at the video before everyone else sees it on YouTube. So if you want to do that, this video will probably be already up on Patreon by the time you guys see this on YouTube. But hey, if you're from Patreon and you sign up, shout out to you. I will give, like, name shout outs once I actually get people to sign up and get my content. And then I feel like when people sign up for my content, that's when I'm really going to get into the swing of things. But right now I don't really have much motivation because there's no one out there watching me for my Patreon. But if you really, really want to sign up, you can. Please, please do it if you can. You have to support, you have to at least give me $5 or more for the first tier. And that is like, you will, like, once you get, you can cancel at any time too. But it'll charge you like every first of the month. But you guys will get exclusive, good, juicy story times from me that are nowhere else, that you cannot see anywhere else. Will only be in there. So like my music videos, covers that I can't post on YouTube because of copyright reasons, exclusive story times, rants, etc. Those will be only on my Patreon. So sign up for that if you can. Or if you can't, listen to my music on iTunes or Spotify. Or Amazon Music. It's on Amazon Music. Or Deezer. If you have an Android or whatever, it's on Google Play as well. So if you have an Android, you can still listen to it there. And it's available worldwide. So no matter where you are in the world, you can listen to it and stream it. Because that helps me out too. Oh yeah, speaking of my music, I have a brand new single that came out today. I recorded it on January 31st, which is when Miss Americana came out. It's a political song. And it is going to be on my platinum edition of my album. And I probably plan on doing a super deluxe album, so stay tuned for that, because I don't know when it's going to come out yet. I haven't recorded the rest of the songs, so stay tuned for that. But it's called The Bad Guys, and it is out now. I will leave it in the link in the description, along with my Patreon, my merch, my social media websites. Those will always be in the description, like always. So anyways, back on track. I have gone on a tangent. So basically, me trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time feels basically, I have notes, that's why I keep looking down, guys. It really feels like I'm logged out of an account that I can't get back in and I'm trying to get on. And then I remember, like, I changed the password. That's kind of like an analogy, the best analogy I could think of last night of what this feels like. Of me trying to get there climb over the rocks, climb over the ladder, swim to shore, but I'm not there yet because something is in the way. It's like sharks are about to like, where I have to get over them, you know? It's like, how do I get over them? That's basically the best analogy I could use. So, like, I'm here in the ocean, right? The sharks are over here, and then all this quote-unquote successful people who have monetized YouTube channels are all the way over here, and here I am trying to climb both barriers and get to both. So it's not just one obstacle I'm facing, it's this one after the sharks, too, trying to get there, if that makes any sense. Hopefully it does, because I feel like that's a pretty good analogy. I made off that pretty quick. So the reason I think Tana stopped talking to me is because I think she got bigger, and as if when you get bigger and you get more successful, if you're lucky, if that happens though, which Tana is very lucky, and I don't think these people really do realize how lucky they are to get monetized. I just don't think they do. I just don't think they realize how fucking lucky they are. They have the dream job. Literally the dream job that people like me are dreaming of doing. They are so fucking lucky, and I don't think they realize how lucky they say it here and there, but I really don't think they realize how lucky they are. Another thing is, they say that, like, only, like, narcissistic people do YouTube. No, there's a difference between being narcissistic and cocky versus confident in yourself. I am confident. I don't have any self-esteem issues or self-worth issues. I'm happy the way I am. I like myself the way I am. But I'm not, like, overly cocky about it or overly, like, confident about it, if that makes sense. By the way, Independent, my new album, is coming out next Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time, which is, like, 9 PST, I believe, for you guys over there in, like, Los Angeles and those areas. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. On the West Coast, I believe. I don't know my states. And they shouldn't generalize everyone like that, either. Not everyone is cocky. They just like filming videos. They like helping people out. It can help someone out. It can make someone's day. Maybe they just enjoy doing that, you know? Ever thought of that? Probably not. Oh, okay. So this is a big thing. How people get changed when they do YouTube full time. I think a lot of them move to LA. Or they hang out with people from LA, and that's when they start to change. Because if you notice, before Tana Mojo decided to move to LA, she was more herself. She only hung out with Bella Fusco, right? And Amari. The OG friends. Now, she expanded her horizons, which is great. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. She can move wherever the fuck she wants. She's got the money. That's her time. That's her thing. She can do it, right? I'm not saying she can't. But I am saying from an OG subscriber, that is, I believe, when Tana changed. I feel like Tana changed when she met Shane Dawson. And I said that in one of my TanaCon videos. I will have, like, it playing before
But I
you
feel
even
like
hear
Tana
this.
changed once she met Shane Dawson. I am not the biggest fan of Shane Dawson. I don't really care for him. I think he's really like any other big YouTuber out there. Like, his videos are very mediocre in my opinion. Like, they're just like everybody else's. I mean, yeah, he adds his own spins and twists to that, but I just don't like Shane Dawson. I'm really not the biggest fan of him.
Fucking Tana changes when she met Shane Dawson. I don't care what anyone else says, because Tana was, and I think Tana changed when she started to do her eyebrows too, and like fill them in. That's when she started to change too. And when she cut her hair, that's when I noticed a big difference, probably the most difference of all. And when she got like the plastic surgery, yep, right there. And I don't, and this is the reason I want to do YouTube and like Patreon and like my music full time, like the social media aspect of the world. Like, but the reason I want to do it is because I cannot see myself working a 9-to-5 day job every day. If I have to, I will. You do what you gotta do in life. You work with what you got, right? That I've always said that. You do, and I would if I had to. But as of right now, I cannot see myself flipping burgers. Or saying, hi, welcome to the mall, welcome to Target. Can I help you with something? Did you find everything you got today? I just don't see myself doing that. So when I'm kind of all the way back here and delayed in that aspect of the YouTube world, it kind of sucks and it's sad and it's discouraging to me, like I said in part 1. And here are some reasons why I can't do that either. Number 1, it's just not for me, I feel like. You never know until you try, I understand that. But I don't have to try everything to know it's bad for me, right? Right. And second, I'm gay, right? So that already goes against me. That could risk me getting fired. Not everywhere, but a lot of places still where I live and a lot of other places in the world, no matter where you live, that can go against you. Like Dubai, it's illegal still. Like, as Taylor says, and you need to calm down. Shade never made anybody less gay, so you can...
Shade never made anybody less gay.
Talk shit about gay people all the fuck you want. You can hate them all the fuck you want. But that doesn't make them any less gay than they already are. They're gonna be gay for the rest of their life. Conversion therapy doesn't help. So if you have that issue in your mind, get the fuck out of there, because it ain't gonna help. It ain't gonna change them. So just leave them the way they are. Quit hating on them because you're wasting your breath. It's not gonna do anything or change anything. So leave them the fuck alone. That's all you gotta do. I mean, isn't that what we all want? To be treated equally and just be successful at life? Why the fuck do we not help people out more? Like, why not? Why are we all just so selfish and so, like, absorbed? Why? Just why? We should all be helping everybody, no matter what. You don't have to like everyone, but help them. Whether it's opening the door, saying please and thank you, giving them a shout out on their YouTube channel. Just help people fucking out. Like, why is that so hard? Why have we gotten away from that? Why do we fire people for being gay? Why do we fire people for their skin color? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't make sense to me. You have to have so much prejudice and be a narcissistic person to think like that. There's nothing else to it. There is literally nothing else to it. I want an equal world for everybody. The gays, the straights, the blacks, the whites. Like, why are we not there? I just don't understand it. I really do not understand it. If you want a whole video on this topic alone, I will do that exclusively on my Patreon, so stay tuned for that. Because I'm very hated when it comes to that kind of stuff. Only on my Patreon, so if you want to see that, it's on my Patreon, or it's on my Patreon, and you can check the description, and it should be like the first or second link. I think it's the first link, and you can pay at least $5 or more to see that. But you don't only get to see that video, you get to see everything I have on Patreon. So you get to see the rant, this unedited version of part 1, and you can see a couple other things too. I'm going to upload more as I go, but for right now, that's all you can see. Like I said, I film a political rant and why I got suspended. I want to film those 2 videos, which will be only exclusively in there. So once again, guys, I feel like we're on record saying this, but you can buy myself on Patreon, and you can watch my exclusive content that I have on there. Good juicy story times you don't want to miss. They're only on there. And same for my music, right? So, okay, so I do YouTube on the side and I have music, right? These go hand in hand. So someone can make a negative comment or sing my music or say something from one of my YouTube videos, like, hi guys, man, like, they could imitate it, right? Whether it's like a bitchy thing to do or they're doing it because they're nice. Whatever the case is, the manager could overhear that, ask me, question me, fire me, and now what do? Right? Right. It just could risk me getting fired. So essentially, you really gotta watch what you post on. That's why I keep uploading stuff to Patreon. It's exclusive. You guys get exclusive bonus content for supporting me even more. And I can be one-on-one with you guys more than I can be anywhere else. Across all of my social media platforms, I have over 10,000 followers. So that's a lot, right? That's a fucking lot of people. So yeah, that's why you can support me on there. And you can listen to my music. And yeah. Matt Alexx, guys, on Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes. If you don't have Apple Music, you can buy it on iTunes. And I have it on Amazon Music. I have it on Deezer. I have it on Google Play. So if you have an Android, you can listen. And that's just something I don't see in the journey of my life, is working a 9-to-5 day job. I just don't see that for me, you know? And next, I think this is the last thing. For independent, I know I joke about my music in the past. I know I have done it before in the past. But if you can take any album seriously of mine, any body of work that I have made seriously, any lyrics of an album seriously, take this one seriously. I cannot stress that enough. Take this one seriously because it's very serious, very heartwarming, and very good lyrically overall. It's about being independent. It's about self-worth. It is really empowering as well. That's another word I can describe it. And there's also a song that I wrote for my mom that's on the exclusive Platinum Edition, which is coming out March 13th, and you can pre-order that pretty soon. So I think I'm going to end it here, guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe on me on my social media. Sign up for my Patreon to get exclusive content. And subscribe. Listen to my music on iTunes, Spotify, Matt Alexx with 2 X's once again. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.